When I was elected to City Council 5 years ago, I never knew what I was walking into. And you wonderful people supported me then. And now that I look back and it's time for re-election, I really see that this is a time of reflecting what I've done in the last 5 years, what I've been part of doing, the privilege of doing that, and then what we are going to do in the future, because everything is a continuation, and that's why re-elections are so important. Just first, a little bio about myself. I am, like Young, an immigrant. I was born in Hong Kong, and I grew up in Los Angeles. I attended schools in the LA Unified School District, and because education was so important in my family, I was the first one to graduate from college. And after that, later on, I earned a law degree, and it's been 20 years. I have been actually 25 years, I've been a practicing attorney. I work for the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, and as a frontline prosecutor, I tried crimes that you see on TV, Law and Order, all of those, the murders, the rapes, the domestic violence, and I'm very proud of the work I did for multi-jurisdiction cyber crimes, because that is a crime that is so insidious and so uncovered and so difficult that it takes a very skilled prosecutor to do that. And now I also work as in policy, and I work in legislation for public safety and for our office. So it's been really a privilege to do that, to serve all of you on a county level. But just bringing that to the local level, because I am an attorney, I bring to the City Council skills, of course, of being a lawyer, and that includes analytical skills, legal acumen, as well as good judgment, analysis, and understanding of what things are really about. And the idea of thinking beyond just the one policies, but thinking 2 and 3 steps beyond. And with that, it's really been a privilege to serve our people in Diamond Bar. Local elections are super important because nothing impacts you as much as we love Young, but local elections impact you on a real daily personal level. You can touch it. For example, when you drive out of here, when you look at the roads, if the roads are full of potholes, you touch that, you feel that. As an elected official, we're responsible for ensuring that your roads are nice. We're responsible for ensuring that your parks are nice. We're responsible for ensuring the equipment that your kids play on is safe and is clean and it's up to date. So these are the things. We ensure water, we ensure the cleaning, the waste pickup, the road cleaning. And then we have businesses that you and I care about. You know, with the COVID, it's really thrown our economy into a dizzy. And of course, you don't think about this, but the city of Diamond Bar, like any business, like any municipality, it really is a business. We rely on income and we have expenses. And so when the COVID hit us, our income, our revenues really took a hit. People are not buying our gas. People are not going to our restaurants. People are not shopping. They already stockpiled everything at the Costco, right? So we're not getting those sales tax during this period. And so our funding in the last basically 9 months, but it covers 2 fiscal years. We have taken a hit, or we will take a hit of over $3 million. And that is on our local level. And but our city council, over the years, we've been really prudent, really fiscally sound. What we've done is we've saved $6 million into a surplus fund. And because we have this money, our city can continue to operate, we can continue to fix our roads, we can continue to pay our people and respond to emergencies. And emergencies, which is our public safety. And that's another way that your local level of council people touch you, is when we fund our police. When you have an emergency, you need a 911 call for a fire department, for an officer, they are there because we fund the police officers. So these are some of the things that are impacting us. And as council members, we are doing something about that. So kind of back to the financial aspect of it. We have a $6 million surplus, and we're down $3 million now. Going forward, we want to increase our businesses so we can replenish that, so that we would have something saved up for when we need it again. The recovery is going to be gradual, and we understand that, but we want to support that. Within the last 6 months, the City Council returned almost $500,000 into the community. We gave grants of $5,000 each to 90 small businesses in our town. And just by returning that much money into our community, we see what they've done. We see our restaurants open up patio dining, putting up banners, putting up lights, putting up coverings, buying new chairs, providing for PPEs for people. And because we've done that, people have returned to work. People have come back and enjoy the restaurants. And so that investment into our businesses has returned into jobs and more vendors and more choices for our consumers. So that's what we've been doing. Another thing that we've done is the traffic. Young talked earlier about the 5760 freeway traffic issue, and to me, that confluence is really a death trap. And I don't even go there anymore. In fact, I get off on Lemon Avenue, and that was one of the accomplishments that we did in the last 4 years. We opened up the Lemon off-ramp off of the 60 freeway, on-ramp and off-ramp. And by doing that, we diverted the truck traffic away from Golden Springs so that when you're driving in that area, you're not stopped behind a truck and you're not waiting. And the off-ramp is in the same way. But one of the things that I was so privileged to do is that on the 57 freeway, some of you came from Irvine. When you're going north on the 57 freeway and you're coming to the 60, you know that if you want to come to Pomona or Diamond Bar, you have to go east. And if you want to go to Los Angeles, you want to go west. Well, we're trained by looking at our maps that when we want to go east, we want to be on the right-hand side, and when we want to go west, we're on the left-hand side. Well, you know what? That freeway is designed very funky. It's the opposite. So if you're on the right, you're going to go the opposite way. And how many times have people gone on and got on the wrong freeway and they have to come back? That's wasted time. That's extra trips on the road, extra cars on the road, and extra pollution. Well, I was so privileged that I got our state legislators to reach out to the people who work these roads, and with a very simple fix. What I asked them to do is give me new signs. Give me new signs that say, this way is east, this way is west. And now they put it on the road so you can see, you're going east or you're going west. And I asked them to put it further south so you're not changing at the last minute, because it's the last minute changes that causes the collisions and the wrecks and the fatalities. And they did that for me. So that was a good fix, and it was an easy fix. The next fix is not so easy. The next fix is the 5760, but I'm really pleased to report to you, we, as a city, we were able to get over $300 million in grants to fix the 5760, and that's the phase 4. So we're in the first part of phase 4, which is to redesign the 5760 confluence. After it's redesigned, oh boy, then it's going to be the hard work, because that's when we break the ground and shift the freeway. So that's going to be tough. But we are committed to doing that because that freeway is so important for trade, and more important than that, it's important because lives are at stake. People, it's the highest congestion and the highest collision rate in the nation, one of the top 10. So it's really important. So when you return me to City Council, I want to see that part is done. I want to see that economic vitality continues in Diamond Bar. That Diamond Bar is a city that has a lot of credibility in this region. People look up to our city because we have a really good city council. We're forward-thinking, we're smart, we're cohesive, we work as a unit, people respect us. And that's why we were able to get the $300 million to fix our freeway. When we went to the Metro Board, we asked them, hey, you've made a commitment to us of $600,000. You need to honor your commitment. And because we have that credibility and because we work as a unit, we got those commitments back to us. So this is the reason that re-elections are so important. I'm asking you for your support to continue the work that I've done over the past 5 years. And I just really feel that We have such a strong city council. It's a very complex kind of a job. It's not one issue. It's so many different things, and it's so complicated. And the learning curve is so steep. So it's important to return someone with experience, with the idea that we work together. It's not all about me, it's all about you, and it's all about us working in City Council to make things happen. So that's where I'm at, and I thank you and respect for this.